welcome back to the Red Devil Avenue and another episode of Summary Sunday. This is my new series where we will go through the last news that has happened the last week in just a few minutes. So let's get right into it. First of all, Manchester United have been able to sign Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta for 70 million euros. It's so nice to have a striker again that is functional. A couple of days ago, it was reported that the fee would be around 50 million euros with add-ons, but now it is reported that it will be 70 million euros with add-ons. What happened the last few days that would have raised that sum that much up, I do not know. Might have been false reporting, but anyway, we have signed him. And to be honest, it's not our money, so why do we really care? We have signed him. He's our player for the next 5 to 6 years, so very excited about that one. It's very important that Manchester United are able to do this kind of signings again, because it is in Manchester United's DNA to sign young players and then make them very good and then just hopefully actually get a profit for a player in the future, because that is something we have not been able to do. I think we have the worst ratio when it comes to the fees we have gotten versus the fees we have used. A problem with that though right now is that for the selling club they want they charge extra for the potential a player have. So for example, now with Højlund, we are not paying for the quality we're getting. He is way overpriced, but we are also getting we're also paying for the potential that he might what he might give United and what he might give United in a transfer fee in the future, which is very unfortunate that football has gone that way. But as we know, football is washed, football is broken, as I said in my first video. So we just have to adapt to what reality is. So anyway, even before that, we have been able to get an official announcement. It seems like Sofyan Amrabat is also on the way in the Manchester United doors. It is strongly reported right now that Manchester United have already put a bid in for Sofyan Amrabat. Even though I'm not sure if this is true, I feel like it's important that us fans are being a little bit of a critical thinkers when it comes to the sources that we choose to believe. For example, Tutto Sport in Italy has reported that he has already packed his bags on his way to Manchester United. If this is meant literally, I do not know, but still, I think this is something they have published for clicks. I do not believe that we have put a bid in quite yet. I feel like we will be starting the negotiations for AMRABAT now that Højlund is pretty much done. As said, United have not announced this signing quite yet, but I think Sofyan Amrabat will be the next one in very soon. Also, the signing of Amrabat is also very dependent on the potential departure of Fred and McTominay. Fred has been linked to Galatasaray now for I think about £5 million, but I think that Manchester United think that he's worth more, which I do believe, but we're in a situation right now where we can't really be. We're not in a position where we can really decide that. I feel like we need to get rid of players, and buyer clubs know that, so they will not offer more than they have to. And I think that as soon as Fred leaves, I think that Sofyan Amrabat will come right in, because I don't think there will be space for all of them. Also, we have Scott McTominay that is hopefully on his way out the doors, but I don't think he will leave. I think he's gonna stay. It is reported that we have interest from West Ham to sign Scott McTominay, but Manchester United have apparently put a fee of £40 million for West Ham to sign Scott McTominay, which I just find idiotic, at least if the goal is to sell him, because I am not quite sure if they even want to sell Scott McTominay, because every manager has liked McTominay. Ten Hag likes McTominay, Jose Mourinho liked him, Ole loved him, Solskjaer has said that he really likes him, so I do believe that Scott McTominay is someone that is very appreciated in the dressing room, and I don't really think that they want to sell him, so I think that is why they have put that price tag on him. But I feel like we need the money for him, so... And I really like the looks of AMRABAT, so I hope that they will do whatever it takes to get him in at least. Next up, 2 out of 2 centre-back targets gone. It was quite obvious previously in this transfer window that Manchester United and Ten Hag were very interested in Kim Min-jae from Napoli. He went to Bayern. Why he didn't come to Manchester United, I have no idea. His release clause was right there. It was activated in July. But he went to Bayern. I think we pulled out of the deal for some reason. We do not know quite why that is. Anyway, now Axel Disasi, another signing that Ten Hag really liked, has now gone to Chelsea. Signed from Monaco. How much the fee is, I do not know. It has probably been probably out there, but I have not seen what it is. And that is very unfortunate because I feel like Axel Disasi was very good. He was actually, when you look at this stat here, he was actually among the 95th percentile of the progressive passes, which is what Ten Hag wants in a centre back. However, this is very dependent on if Harry Maguire is gonna leave or not, because I think Harry Maguire, he's like a gum under your shoe. He's not gonna go anywhere, and that man is not ambitious. He wanna sit on the bench for Manchester United for the next year or so that he has left of his contract. So if you wanna do that, fine. It's just unfortunate that it will literally hinder Ten Hag in signing the players that he wants, because he wants a player that is able to play out from the back. Harry Maguire is not able to play out from the back. The math here is quite easy, so that is probably why we have not been able to get those two signings. Last point for today, Dean Henderson. During all of this discussions we have had around the transfer fee that we would have before the summer, everyone just assumed that we would get around 30 million for Dean Henderson, because everyone assumed that he would leave, especially now that Onana has arrived. Everyone just assumed that he would go, but right now it seems like that Nottingham Forest, which was the only proper alternative for him, has decided to go for someone else. It seems like that they want to go for Matt Turner instead. I think that's the Arsenal second goalkeeper. So it seems like Dean Henderson is not good enough for Nottingham Forest. So yeah, take the hint, take the hint. So yeah, that was the most important news from the previous week. Like the video if you liked it, and don't if you didn't. I don't care. I do care. Please like it if you liked it. Don't if you didn't. Right. See you in the next one.